Hi, guys, and welcome back to my podcast, Beyond the Chair. I'm your host, Joanna, and today I have with me a returning guest, Vane, and then Jasenia. So I know you already did a podcast with me, but if you just want to reintroduce yourself a little bit, and then you'll go.
Okay. Well, my name is Vanessa. On Instagram, I'm known as V's Touch. And I work at Monarca with my lovely friends, Yessie and Joanna. And I've been doing hair for 5 years. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
My name's Yesenia. And on Instagram, I am Styles by Yesenia. I work at Monarca as well. And I've been doing hair for about 7 years now.
Cool. So I'll go ahead and link your guys' Instagram too on the video so they can follow you. All right. So today's podcast is going to be a little different. I feel like we've been having a lot of serious episodes. It's time to break it up a little bit. And so today's topic will be fashion and trends behind the chair.
Yay.
So I know you're into fashion. I'm always curious, like, what is Vani wearing today? Right?
I'm like, what is she going to walk into the door with?
So a little background story. They both share a suite at the salon, so they're suite mates.
Yes.
So
it's fun working.
I was going to say, a little off track. How has that been?
Good.
Because it sounds fun. I always hear y'all. It's a party in the back.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's interesting because we are a little bit different, but when we come together and our clients are there, it's just like a party, literally. Like
Yeah.
we're in each other's conversations. We're,
whether you're trying to or not.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm in the front, like,
what are they saying
back
there?
Yeah.
No, and we'll see with our clients too, because literally this happened the other day. My client was like opening up and everything as usual. And then I see her client in the mirror, literally from like my mirror, because now you can see like the mirror's reflection. And then I see her like this, like just making faces. And I was like, oh, girl, even if she's agreeing and blah, blah, blah. And the girl's like, oh, my God, yeah, I'm just seeing blah, blah, blah. And we commonly see that with our clients that even though they don't know each other at all, or like, yes, these clients feel comfortable with me and my clients feel comfortable with her.
That's good.
So it's a very welcoming environment. I've loved it so far.
Yeah, I do
so far.
Yeah,
thus far.
So far we've been good.
We're besties.
No, yeah, definitely. I think it's always a little scary just because it is a smaller space in a way. But yeah, I've really been loving the interactions that we've been having, and my clients really enjoy having Vane there and her clients there. And like I said, it just feels like a very nice group setting, and everybody feels really comfortable, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very important.
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So we got off sidetrack because I was
already.
So what are your like favorite spots to shop?
I love shopping in general. I think I kind of said this in the last podcast that in like my fairy tale life, like I would do nothing and like be the perfect little housewife.
Oh yeah.
Shop for a living. So maybe in another lifetime,
right,
that would be my life. But yeah, I pretty much shop everywhere. I love a good deal. I will splurge on clothes, but then if I feel like it's worth it, I won't buy anything too expensive. But I guess I'm bougie on a budget.
I like that.
The best way possible. But I mean, yeah, literally Marshalls, Ross, Discovery. People are gonna say that I'm horrible, but Shein.
Well, why horrible?
Because they say that what kids are getting into work or whatever. I don't, like, little side note, I told my mom about that, and my mom being like Mexican and everything immigrant life, she's like, well, everybody needs to work. She's like, I was working as a kid too.
So it's fine.
Yeah. She's like, it's
you
fine.
gotta give them an
They're fine.
opportunity too.
I was like, hey, everybody's got to eat. Everybody's
Right.
got to eat somehow. So we're providing families out here for
Right.
4 families. But yeah, just really anywhere. I mean, I feel like my style is really depends on like my mood of the day.
I was
Whether
gonna say, I feel like
I'm either very tomboy or I'm either girly. I feel like today I went more for girly.
sometimes she's a tennis player.
Sometimes I am a tennis player.
Have you seen that outfit?
That's my favorite outfit.
Yes.
Right
I was like,
Yeah,
where's that
I couldn't
tennis skirt from?
not go Costco.
Oh, you did
Costco.
say that.
And then I got it altered from La Señora next door.
Oh my god. Oh, for real?
She does good. She like I take my jeans to her. Like I recently bought some jeans on Shein, and they're a little like wider from the waist, but I tend to buy them like that because then either you don't fit on them
Right.
at all or they're too big. So she like fit them. Like I don't even know how she knows my waist. Like I just tell her, I'm like, can you alter these? She's like, oh, okay, perfect. I'll go pick them up, try them on, and it's like
I used
like
to
if
go
she
there. I
literally
forgot about that place.
tailored to me. Yeah,
Maybe she has like your measurements written down.
For real. Who knows?
Maybe. I mean, if you've done it a couple
She
times.
does take like a good month and a half
Oh, shit.
to get back to me.
Okay.
Se los vuelvo a hacer from the beginning.
Yeah, damn near.
The beginning of the season, you have to drop them off.
For real.
No, those skirts.
This is what I want to
took
wear
them-
in the fall.
Yes, those skirts I did take like when it was still like cold outside.
Oh, wow.
And then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been forgetting." And I was like, "Oh, don't worry. It's like cold out. It's still cold out, so I'm not gonna wear them." And then I was like, "All right, now I really want to wear my skirts." So I went and I was like, "Okay, can I come pick them up?" And yeah, I was able, I guess, like a week after that to pick them up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have any like specific thing. I do want to start like kind of like showing that side of me on my Instagram. But it's just like taking the time to create that content. Cause I mean, I know I've done it a little bit in the past, but I want to start like, oh, come shopping with me, or what am I going to wear today?
You should do a Costco.
I know.
Fashion
we
thing.
We've been talking about just going to Costco and doing one.
I know. But now I'm like, I go to Costco and I buy everything but clothes.
Really?
Yeah. I
Just
just
like linger your way.
yeah. I did get those
typical.
black what are those? The comfy cushion slippers? Not slippers, sandals?
Are they fluffy?
No, they're like the
The cloud one.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah,
foamy
yeah.
one.
I
Yes.
did get the black
Those are
ones. So those
cozy.
they're comfortable.
Like I don't think it matters like where you get them from, but I don't
And their
know.
socks.
Yeah.
The
their
Puma socks, the no shows are
Oh,
so
okay.
comfortable.
I haven't
That's
tried
all
them.
the clothing I've
When I
done
run out of
so far.
socks, I'll get some from there.
Yeah.
Still need her
highly
to
recommend.
go to Costco.
Yeah,
need
we still got to
to-
take her to Costco.
And change your life.
For real. I only know Sam's Club, so.
Oh, girl, yeah.
It's different.
It's so different.
You go there and you're like, oh, it's a different world, and you will feel lost at first because there's like no sense of
Overwhelmed.
direction. Yeah.
And luego every fucking Costco is so different. They're not all the same. Or even if you go stick to the same one, every week is different.
Oh,
Yeah.
they switch it up.
They switch it up.
Okay.
You think you got your
Like-
routine down, and you
Yeah,
know where the
you
seeds
don't.
are at. They're
They
like,
moved
plot
my my syrup, and I still don't know where it is. I had to buy that shit at Jewel.
She
twist.
said,
Really?
"Where
Why
is
did
it?"
you just
Yeah.
ask?
Girl, to whom? They're all so
True.
busy. I'm just like, you know what? And then I'm
working
trying to
today.
like get through people's cards, and it's like Black
When do you
Friday there every
usually
day. Usually in the mornings, like on a Monday,
Oh, okay.
and everybody's there
Yeah.
on a Monday.
I found out that on a Monday, a lot of people are there. I think one time I went with some of my friends from church because we needed something for church, and I was like, "Oh, I have a Costco membership. We'll just buy everything there." And I was like, "Oh, good thing we came on a Monday, guys. Like, it's gonna be so calm." I was like, "You don't want to be here on a Sunday. Sunday, it's like
Oh,
it's like a fair.
it's
my
chaotic.
God.
Yeah, like I will not go there. It's like stress. You walk into stress, and that's probably why they started cracking down on people's IDs now.
Oh,
Did you hear about
yeah,
that?
but
Yeah.
only if you do checkout, self checkout.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep going.
Because I be giving my card to people,
I mean,
and I tell them don't use self checkout because they will ask for they'll check.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna go. But yeah, no, we went and it was still crazy. And they were like, "It's a Monday."
Yeah.
They're out here shopping, and I was like,
Yeah.
but I was like, "Oh my God, I get this, I get that," and my friend was like, "Oh, you really love Costco, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, guilty."
They don't know.
But then she actually ended up getting the membership. Her and her mom.
She said, "Sign me
Do
up."
we commission? Do we get commission for that? Because
For real.
I have a lot of people sign up.
Sign up with my
I'm trying to get
code.
Karina to sign up. She will.
Just take her one. We're gonna take a
A field
a
trip.
salon field trip.
Yeah.
For real.
And everybody's going to walk up.
Everybody's going to sign up.
I just found a Groupon that it's like you get $60 off or something off your membership, or you get it for $60 for a whole year.
Oh, damn.
Maybe that sounds like too good to be true. But I don't know. I'm going to read into it. I saved it to my Groupons.
Nice.
And you?
How about you?
What about me?
What was the question?
I know we went off topic.
Costco? I'm kidding.
I was like, I don't know anything about Costco, girl.
It's where do you like to shop? It's mainly for like your work outfits, you know?
Yeah, my biggest favorite store is H&M. I feel like every time I go in there, I always find something. Other than that, I mean, I'll go to Zara and stuff like that. I'm not a big online shopper, but when I do online shop, I've done like, I think it's like Polly Princess or something.
Oh, I never heard of that.
My friend likes that. It's kind of like similar to Shein, but I think a little more expensive. Well, I wouldn't say expensive, but a little higher in price.
Yeah, it is a little bit higher than Shein.
Is it higher quality too?
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
good.
like it is.
Yeah.
I
More
like
consistent.
it. Yeah. I've only really bought like stuff to go out from Polly Princess. I haven't really gotten work stuff from there, but I've been looking into it because I'm like, I kind of want to try some other stuff out.
Yeah, Polly Princess.
But yeah, for sure, I do really like H&M. I just feel like if it's my vibe. Other than that, I mean, I'll go to Target, girl.
Oh, Target.
I'm a Target girl, so half the time I'll be like, yeah, I got this at Target. But yeah, I do like to dress a little more comfy to work sometimes. It just depends on my day. If I have a longer day, I'm a little more comfy than very dressed up. But yeah.
Talking about comfy. What are your comfiest shoes?
I was just thinking
you
about that.
My favorite are some, I forgot the name of them, but they're Nikes. They're just like running shoes. I don't know. They just fit my foot so perfectly that I'm so comfortable throughout the day.
Unless I'm not thinking about the right ones. Are they the colorful ones?
They're like purpley, like red, pinkish.
Every time she walks in with us, I'm like, I love your shoes.
I love those shoes.
I think she like will wear them 5 times, and those 5 times I'll compliment her. Like if they're the first time I see the shoes.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Yes, I do love those. Other than that, actually Skechers has some nice ones. I have one from there, yeah. And I've really been liking those, but they're white, so I try not to wear them too often to work.
I know. I think I have one of the hardest like battles of like fighting myself when I'm buying shoes, because I tend to go for like cleaner looking shoes, and it's white, beige, or like off tan, and I'm like, no, those you have enough of those.
Yeah,
I have like literally let's see, I have like 2 like beigey tone shoes, and they're like different style but still same thing. And then I have like 2 white shoes, and it's just like, okay, I need to lay off of those. At one point I had to like buy black shoes like from Ross last minute, because I knew I needed to get them dirty, and I'm like, I'm not about to get my other shoes dirty. And then like what my black shoes were, they weren't like comfortable.
I think the hard part is it's the white and the beige match with so much that my eye just gravitates to it. So I'm just like, oh my God, I want them.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely an issue I have with shoes too, because I'm like, oh my God, I buy these white shoes, and then the first time I wear it, I get like black color on it. And I'm like, okay, that's great.
I've actually done pretty good with like my light color shoes. They don't look bad, yeah. But it always tells me like, how do you wear those shoes to work? I'm like, but somehow I don't. I'll splatter everywhere else but my feet.
Literally. Sometimes I'll just be like measuring how far I work. And then I'm
Stand
like
5 feet apart from your
my
client.
body's like over here and I'm over here.
Yeah, literally.
And then I don't know about you guys, but I always throw my shoes in the washer.
Me.
No?
Like when you get home? Or
No,
when
like to
every
wash
once
them.
in a while?
Yeah, like to rewind them. And then a little like secret tip. In the washer, the little compartment that goes for bleach, I don't use bleach. Actually, I don't own bleach because I get an instant headache with the smell of bleach.
Yeah, I
hate bleach. So le pongo pine sol. Un chorrito de pine sol. That shit brightens.
Yes, that's
or
my grandma's
like
secret too.
Oh yeah, or like any stains,
Like
dark
jabonzote.
stains.
Yeah.
Mande?
Like jabonzote.
I actually never used that, but yes, I've heard great things. But I just use pine sol. So I keep a pine sol next to like my washer.
My mom swears it can clear your skin, clear your clothes, clear.
I've heard.
I was like, damn, it's a multi-use.
I've heard.
I wouldn't use maybe the same thing I wouldn't use on my body, but you know, into the shower, I'm just like, all right. It's fine.
Wait, so you used it for your body?
Yeah.
She said it in an emergency.
That's the whiten.
Try it
the
out.
armpits.
I'm pretty white, so
Of it.
I guess. No, actually for whitening your armpits, glycolic acid, the ordinary, like the big one.
Yes, I
From like what, Neutrogena or?
No,
No, the
ordinary is
Ordinary.
the brand.
Oh, ordinary. Oh, I thought she was saying like a basic one.
No.
No, like that one, they say like, and I have been using it, and I feel like
Yeah?
it kind of does,
I
and
need
it's
that.
like better than deodorant. Like I don't know why. I feel like I smell more when I wear deodorant rather than when I put on glycolic acid, and it's just like I feel more fresh.
Is there a scent to it?
No,
It doesn't smell like anything. That's
maybe I just haven't really.
looked
You know.
into it.
You gotta let her know.
Literally.
Yeah, I'll smell it when I get home, and I'll try.
Yeah. Let me know.
Yeah, but back to like the shoe thing. I also wash my shoes. I think I was like Snapchatting Yessie of like my spring cleaning. Before I think like I do it like every 6 months, so like halfway through the year. Yeah, so I use jabón sote like to scrub it off first. I'll use like a little bit of jabón sote and Dawn, and I'll like take like depending on the fabric of the shoe, I'll like scrub them first, and then I put them to wash. So I'll like soak them basically, put them to wash. My mom has like some like bleach free powder thing. I don't know. It's from like the brand Amway. I don't know if you guys have
I've heard of the brand.
And that powder, I don't know what it is, but it's like super good for clothes, super like good for shoes. Like my shoes come out like brand new. And I'll like sprinkle it over, let it wash, and they come out brand new. And I just let them lay out in the sun.
Yeah.
That way they also get a little brighter. So I feel like that's what
I put mine like over my vents to dry.
Oh,
Like your air vent?
yeah. Because some of them like are longer. They take longer to dry. So, I will leave them out for the sun as long as like the sun's out, and then en la noche like I'll bring them back in, and I'll like put them in my basement in our laundry room, and that's like where there's like a vent coming like here, and usually it's like hitting them pretty spot on, so they'll dry up like a little better. But it does take like a day or two extra.
I know. I have to I have so many pairs of shoes that I have to wash. Shoes that my son has like drawn on and stuff like a while back. Yeah, still gotta wash them.
things.
Mom things, you know. And so I have like a bunch of shoes that I have to wash. But because it takes a while, I'm like, well, I'm gonna be left with no shoes.
Yeah.
So
No. I'm a big like sneaker. Like I guess I go back to I love shopping.
and she likes everything.
really
She loves
does.
sneakers.
Yo.
She loves tennis
can't.
skirts.
Yesterday I went to
accessories.
Yesterday I went to the Aurora outlets with my boyfriend and our friend, and they like dropped me off because I was like hangry, so I was gonna go to Starbucks and just buy myself something small. And then I walk into Adidas before Starbucks because it's like Adidas, and then you could go further down and it's Starbucks. I was like, well, I'm already here, so I might as well just go in and see instead of coming back, because I don't know where they were gonna park. So I go in, I find shoes. They were $40. I couldn't say no, so I bought them. I was like, oh, this is all
She
I
was
needed.
supposed to go to Starbucks.
For real.
I still went and ordered.
She's like, all right, now I'm going to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, then they met me at Starbucks, and they're like, my boyfriend's like, you
holding
already
shoes.
bought shoes? He's like, what did you buy? But it was like in a Tommy Hilfiger bag, because I guess they ran out of bags. And
What?
yeah,
What?
I don't know. And
It
then
just processes
why-
in my head right now.
And why do they have Tommy bags
Right.
instead of like anything
They
else?
said, hey, can we borrow some bags?
Yeah, the girl's like, I'm sorry, we don't even have Adidas bags anymore. I'm just gonna give you this brand bag. And I was like, okay, girl.
It was from somebody's return.
Yeah, probably.
You know how sometimes you take like a random
Yeah.
ass bag just to put them in the
Target
bag.
bag.
It was
For
too.
real.
It was too fresh though. So
said
maybe they
it's
did bar
crispy.
bags. I was like, are they sister companies?
Maybe.
Who knows? I gotta look into
Adidas
that.
and Tommy.
It doesn't make sense
No,
at all.
Doesn't add up.
But yeah, no. Then my boyfriend's like, we left you for like 30 minutes. He's like, how did you already find shoes?
Well, that's a long time. 30 minutes.
30
You
minutes
can do a
is-
lot in 30
yeah.
I
minutes.
said, don't
I
leave
can
me
make some
alone.
damage.
Right.
And then we walked into Aldo. Oh, I'm still thinking about them damn boots, man. They were also Aldo at the Aurora outlets. Like they're always having sales, but there is like these white boots, and I have white boots, but these are like beigey white boots.
Okay.
And
They're
they
truly
look
white.
so
It's different.
comfortable too, and they just like are cute like booties that you can dress up, dress down, whatever it is. And then they were like $39 or $40 from originally being $130. And I know they're gonna go back up in the winter.
And you didn't buy them?
Yeah.
No. Me acting like my man really controls my
For
wallet.
real.
Right? I'm gonna go back. I was
She
like,
said, I already bought
I
Adidas. I
need
can't.
them. And he's like, no, you don't need them. You have so many pairs of shoes. And I was like, I don't have these now. I was like, they're gonna go back up. They were $130. He's like, that's how they get you. As he's like pushing me out the store, he's like, no, let's go. And I was like, this is why I can't shop with you. I was like, you don't let me be.
You're like, ¿para qué me trajiste entonces?
For real.
Have
Why
you guys
bring me
ever
to
seen
my
that movie Shopaholic?
No, that's a
Is
movie.
that what it's called? No, it's not. It's called Confessions of a Shopaholic, I think it's called. No, you guys have never seen it? It's like an older movie. That's you right now. It's like literally she would go to like meetings for this.
Intervention.
Yeah, and like she had to like freeze her cards and shit because
Oh, she said, I can't.
it's funny.
Sí,
watch
eso
it.
sí no.
It sounds funny. I think
Yeah.
I've seen like,
It's like
I've seen it, but I
yeah,
haven't watched it.
I think it takes place like in New York City or something.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
She's a journalist, I think.
Actually, I think
Yeah,
Is it on
it's
Netflix?
cute. No
I
sé.
feel like I know.
If you
it's,
search
like,
it,
starting
you'll
to
find it.
sing.
Yeah,
Like on
ring
your
a bell.
TV. Yeah,
Mhm.
you'll find it.
Okay,
I like it.
I'll watch it.
have to look it up later.
That's you.
Have a movie night. Yeah, it's a problem sometimes.
Well, currently, my most favorite shoes at the moment, my comfiest shoes are from Target.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So honestly, I was wearing the other day that I was like, are we twins? Because they looked like yours, but they were not.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where yours were from, but mine are from Target. And they have the memory foam inside.
Are they sneakers or what kind of shoes?
They almost look like wannabe like Nike, right?
Okay.
Like maybe what, like Air Max? No, like a lower sole.
They're
version
just
of
like
that.
they're just like very. I feel like the sole looks just like the foamy type, you know.
But I love them because like you can like dress them up, dress them down, and they're white. They have like that like brown sole, so that's my tan in there, you know, for like my tan colors. And it's the memory foam for me.
Yeah, I think the memory foam
I've
does
reached
that.
the age where if there's no foam, there's no shoe for me because
She said, I can't.
I can't like standing up all day. I don't stand up all day, but you know.
Yeah. No, but I mean, even standing up for like 3 hours, like it takes a toll on your body.
And then walking all the way to the back to mix color.
Yeah.
I don't
think
wish
that's
that.
one, I think that's one of the things that I'm like, all right, let me go mix up your color.
She turns
Steps
around.
over.
Turns right
No, yeah, I
around.
gotta turn all the way back, and then I'm like, "Fuck! I forgot my foiling comb."
You got your
I gotta
you
go.
got your steps in.
I get my steps, yeah, for sure.
No, I feel like one of the shoes that I thought were gonna be not comfy have been one of my comfiest shoes as well. So like maybe work in or kind of just use were my Converse high tops. They're like the
Como los de
thick
Rosario?
sole. No, like Rosarios are lower. Mine are like the chunk heel. How do you call that? Platforms.
Oh,
Those are like one of
Really?
the comfiest, and they're
Cute.
comfier than regular Converse.
because regular Converse are not comfy.
No, they're
girl.
not. They're
like a
not.
day.
I was going to say, I
Yes, not
cannot
even.
wear Converse to work.
But you can't do 2 days in a row because your little pinky toes like no
Yeah,
girl.
my little pinky by the end of the day is like, oh,
like-
girl. Yeah.
It's literally shoved under your other toe.
you had a pinky toe.
Yeah, literally.
No, but yeah, those are one of the comfiest ones, and I actually want to get those in white. But like the platform, like the ones I want to get in white are like different. It has like black, like ridges, and then like tan ridges through the bottom. I don't know. It's like different looking, but it definitely looks like a boot. It's not more like a shoe. The other ones are more like shoe looking. My black ones, but the white ones, I was like, I want to get something a little different. But they're really
You can't
comfortable.
go wrong with Converse.
No,
They're like staples. I feel like and go good with any outfit
literally.
for sure. Talking about things that are good currently and from the past. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm trying to flow into my next question. It's not working out very well. I wanted to talk about, because we said we're going to talk about trends. So I figured we'll talk about some of our favorite trends from the past. Because I know, like, you've been doing hair for 5 years, 7 years. I've been doing hair for like 16 years. So I've seen a lot. Like when I started doing hair, there's trends that if they come back, I'm not doing hair because I'm like,
She said I'm questioning it.
Yes, I'm quitting. But like what are your favorites and then like your least favorites?
Okay.
From the past. We can go back like 5 years.
You go, Yessie.
What should I start with? Oh my God. Okay.
What was in 5 years ago?
5 years ago. Man, when I first started.
Yeah, when you first started.
I guess my favorite was like ombre because that was like really big when I first started.
Yeah.
And I did quite a few of those. Looking back at them, I'm like, oh my God, that line is just too much for me.
Said, was it ombre?
It's a little trauma.
People kept calling the bad ombres a wrong braid.
Yeah, literally.
It was a wrong braid.
That was it. Yeah. So I did a lot of ombres and I really enjoyed doing them. So that was probably one of my favorite just because that has led me more into the balayage scene of it all. My least favorite, girl, I'm sorry because I know it's like coming up as a trend again, but like those chunky highlights, I could not because I remember I still did some of those, and that was just not my vibe.
That's one of the ones that I was thinking when I said I will not do those. I don't even know how to do those again. Like how many back-to-back foils do you do to create that chunk?
Yeah, I don't know. I just, it's just not aesthetically pleasing for me. I know there's girls that do it out there now because I follow a couple of them, but it's just not my vibe.
Yeah, I would agree on that. I don't think I would do. I just can't.
I wouldn't even know.
In my head. I wouldn't know where to start. I mean, I'd be like, all right, chunk. Where's the space at? How do I
right? That's what I'm saying.
Symmetrical?
Like how many back-to-back foils you have to do before it's too much?
I feel like when I started doing hair, that kind of was still very like about it. I know in beauty school we had like some things like that, or even like straight from the root. Like they liked how it looks streaky, and now it's just like the more blended the better, which I love. Like I love hair it looking like it's growing out of my head.
Yes,
I don't want to feel a line or see a line. Even like with my clients, I'm like, oh yes, blend.
Yeah.
But when I first started, there was a lot of ombre. Even I had an ombre. It was not so ombre, but it was a ombre.
Ombre.
But she thought she was cute. And then I think some that I like that are right now are, I like that we're going into like our natural, kind of going off of what we were just talking about, like our natural, just like whatever's more unique to us, very customizable. Literally, like no one has the same color. Even if you see the same 3 types of blondes, you know that they don't have the same color. Yes. And I think a client of mine were just talking about that we are in general, like the beauty industry is just going into that more naturals, more beautiful, letting you just look as natural as possible. Even if we're doing like a makeup and stuff like that, it's not heavy makeup anymore. Like maybe 5 years ago we were doing like crazy
stenciled looking eyebrows.
Yeah, my cousin called me out saying that I did chalk eyebrows.
Oh,
like girl. She's like, you had chunky brows, and I was like, you didn't tell me.
When that Anastasia dip
was
brow
me.
powder,
Yes,
I had that shit too. Me too.
Black.
It was,
and I have some big eyebrows. Yes, literally.
They were scary.
But we were trending.
Yeah,
everybody
that was
else
it.
had them, right?
Girl, I had the best black eyebrows out there. Let me tell you.
Said, I'm on the black.
Literally.
They were sharp.
Yeah, they were pointing.
That was a thing. The sharper, the better.
Yes.
We were in our chola era. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because even, I mean, cholas did it like thin, but still they were like, the sharper, the better, so I can cut a bitch. Yeah, you guys ever seen a video like that? I don't know where I ended up.
I think so.
I ended up on a TikTok that they were like mimicking some like chola lives, and I was like, oh, fun. That also, when I was growing up, that was like a thing. People would like make videos like making fun of that because like YouTube was coming out, being more popular, and people were just doing like funny videos or stupid pranks and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm glad that we're going for more natural. First of all, I don't even know how to do makeup, so like I can barely do it. I mean, I do like a little bit
your era
in there, so I'm thriving right now.
She said it was perfect.
My mom like saw me put on makeup in the car the other day, and she goes, "What are you putting on?" My mom's also like a blush, mascara, a little bit on the brow type of girl. That's like all she does. She like put on her foundation like it's moisturizer sometimes. She'll take a pump and I'm like, okay, you still look good. So I don't know what you're doing, but it works for you. And she like sees me. She's like, ay, te estás poniendo estas cosas. And I'm like, girl, it's just so I look like I don't have anything, but I still look like I have. I'm like awake at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, like right now I've been using a lot of like a green cream under my eyes to kind of just brighten rather than like, and I'll mix it a little bit with concealer. So I'll use a little less concealer. And right now it's summer, so like I'm melting half the time. We've talked about this. I'm like the sweatiest person. So I literally like the less I have on, the better. Cause then that way I don't feel like I'm melting. Like when Yessi's done my makeup, and she recently did Karina's and we were talking about it that like her products feel like nothing's on your face. I love that. I want to feel like I'm breathing.
That's the vibe I want to.
Yeah.
So you can sweat your ass away at the party.
Yeah. I wanted, that's like my thing is like very natural. Like right now on myself, I only really been using concealer. And I'm like, I never thought that would be me. Also because I've struggled with blemishes a lot in the past, but I've really taken the time to like perfect my skincare routine and the products that I use. So I feel like that goes a long way with that. But I love the skin feel, like the vibe that we're having right now.
Share your skincare routine. Because I wouldn't know. I'm like currently using some stuff, but you get bored.
Oh yeah,
and
you always want to.
You also have like beautiful skin.
Oh, thank you.
Like it doesn't ever look like you have makeup on. Like your skin naturally is just gorgeous. I saw you say that too.
Blush.
No, I feel like skincare is definitely something I've been wanting to get more into, and I think I've kind of been trying to learn more, especially with like hormonal acne, or recently like finding out that I can't have cheese because that's a big effect. So then I have to fight myself.
Yeah.
And that takes like a toll on my skin. So I'm like, damn, it's a whole sacrifice to look beautiful out here.
We really do.
Share your tips. What are you using?
Oh my god! So I highly recommend double cleansing. I go in with a oil based first.
Wait, that's a brand? Double cleansing?
No.
Oh.
So it's a thing that you do. It's a double cleansing.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you use 2 different products to wash your face. And I like to go in with like an oil based product at first. I don't remember the names. I'm gonna have to like share like a video with you guys later on
please do.
with everything that I use. But I go in with an oil cleanser first, and then I go in with I think it's like La Roche-Posay cleanser. That one I love. It's been like my go-to lately.
I started
the
using
blue
that.
one. I like the blue one. That one's my favorite. And
it's always at Ulta.
You can get it at Target.
You can get it at Target.
Even. Oh, Target.
That one you can get at Target. The oil cleanser I did get at Sephora, but the La Roche-Posay you can find at Target. And I've been using a lot of their products. I've been using their moisturizer, their sunblock. I've been using a good amount of their stuff.
I like their micellar water.
I haven't tried
what's
that
the brand
one.
again?
La Roche-Posay.
It looks fancy.
It sounds bougie.
Yeah.
So I was like, where's this at?
She's a little pricier than other drugstore stuff, but it's still reasonable to me. But I really like that brand. But yeah, definitely double cleanse. If you're not double cleansing,
what are you even doing?
Yeah, you need to start.
I'm not. So I used to do a lot of oil cleansing in the past.
Okay.
So remember De Mi Tierra?
Yes, when they have their oil cleanser.
Yes, I love their oil cleanser. I've only tried that one and this other brand that I got off Amazon. Don't remember the name either. But the De Mi Tierra I like better. It feels more moisturizing.
Yes, I did try theirs and I did like it.
So I did that for a long time.
But you're not supposed to wash that one off, right?
No.
Yeah, but this one you do. So you do wash off that oil. Just because because I do have acne prone skin.
Yeah.
You want to clarify that out. You don't want to leave it in there because it'll create like bacteria and stuff like that.
So I really liked it, and I feel like my skin actually looked better. You should have seen me in that. I'm kidding. But the reason why I stopped and I just stopped I started cleansing regularly, I guess, it's because I would, do it in the morning, do it at night.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe because you don't rinse it off.
Yeah.
Como que me dejaba like from the mascara underneath my eye, and then I would go to sleep or whatever, and they'd start clogging my duct tears.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And so I still have like this little bolita here. You see it? Like on my eyelid?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I get though. Well, that one's from that time.
Nice.
And as I had this dye. And so once it's like, you're supposed to get it right away. So you put like a hot compresses to make it go away. But if you let it be, like me, it hardens. And so now I have to get it like
surgically
removed. And I've gotten that in the past, and it's like, ugh, gross.
I had a cousin that did that actually.
So I know I have to do that again to get this one out. But girl, it's not important. You couldn't even see it. It's like eventually it'll happen.
I didn't even know.
I like learned to live with it. But I had one down here, and it was from that.
Yeah.
And I actually went to like immediate care because my eye was like swollen, and they're like, it's your tear duct is clogged. And actually, a funny story, it's like a physician assistant or whatever that's seeing me at the immediate care. And I went on a Friday because my eyes was so big. I was like, fuck, over the weekend, what if it gets worse?
Yeah.
Then I have to go to like the ER for my eye. I'm gonna feel dumb, you know? So I go, and she's like, well, it's because your tear, what is it?
Tear duct.
Tear duct. So it's clogged. And I was like, well, you think it could be from like my oil skin like products that I'm using, you know? And she's like, well, normally African Americans have like oily skin.
What?
Bitch, I'm not.
Like, where did that come from?
What? That was her comment, and I was looking at her like,
You said, am I?
okay, thanks for the fact,
Right.
tip, whatever.
Like, that's not my question though.
Right. And then I was like, okay. And then I'm thinking about that gotas or something. The bitch said, okay, well, you know, African Americans have oily skin, so goodbye. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
So then after that, I was like, you know what? It's
VR.
my oil products.
Yeah.
And so I stopped using that.
Yeah.
But now if I double cleanse how you're saying it,
Yeah, because you're removing the oil.
that's
You
what
know
I'm going to
I
do.
mean? Yeah.
And I think, because I feel like that's what I'm lacking right now. That extra
Like
moisture feeling.
Yes.
Because I'm not doing that.
Yes.
I feel like it connects to like our hair. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Kind of like how we clarify. That's how I explain it to a lot of my clients, because again, they'll feel like their hair is feeling like heavy or brittle or just so dry, and it's just like, okay, you need to like extra cleanse sometimes for how many products that we're putting in our hair. Also with like weather changes and stuff like that, like our hair oils, like they change throughout the seasons, especially here. So it's like you have to get that extra cleanse in there so that your products can get the best effect on our skin, on our hair, even like on our body and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Not the thighs. There's people that like say, oh, I just love the side, like
What? Girl, no.
side eye. Side eye. Bombastic side eye. You were saying, Izzy?
I don't know what I was saying.
Oh, do you have a favorite scrub? Because that's what I need. I was thinking about getting the de mi tierra scrub because they had one that I liked. But I don't know if you have like a, just to exfoliate, like a, not an everyday, but like a deeper.
I do chemical exfoliating because I heard that the other one is too rough for your skin. And sometimes you're tearing your skin barrier. So I've been using, the one that I use is by Polish Choice.
Okay. I'm in a Target.
No, that one's from Sephora.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I heard, I think, I don't want to say it, but I believe maybe L'Oreal has one. I'll look into it.
We're
We're
gonna need
a regular exfoliator for your skin, like for your face, or one?
yeah,
for
but
body?
yeah. Huh?
For your body or for your face?
No, girl, for my face.
For your face. Dermalogica has a good one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they have the powder one. That one's actually good. I've tried that one before.
Is this one at the beauty supply store?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
It's
I feel like I've seen
salon-centric.
that. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a little bit pricey as well.
Right, but you don't use that all the time. It's just for.
No, it's like every once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think
that's what I
They
need.
say that one you can use daily.
Oh, it is a daily one.
Because it's not harsh at all. Like I've noticed, like
Yeah.
I feel like I get a lot of blackheads on my nose, or even like here in the past I've gotten it, and after like using that, like it clears me up a lot. I'll switch it between, like, if I'm not using the Polish Choice one, because that one will dry out my skin if I use it like every day.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
use
it's
it like once or twice a week, if that.
Yeah.
Especially like since I started using retinoid, it's like I gotta really balance out.
Oh yeah,
because
because that's very drying too. Yeah.
So the Dermalogica is a really good option to introduce you into exfoliants, and it's not too harsh on your skin.
Okay.
And
Cool.
it feels nice and soft after.
Yeah.
Tips. Got it. We're gonna need a reel though
Oh.
Yes.
from you on skincare. A reel.
Oh, real? Oh, yeah.
We're gonna need a reel.
It's coming, guys.
She's like, what?
I got y'all. I was like, what? I thought you meant like we're gonna get real, and I was like, what? What are we talking about?
We're gonna need a reel.
No, yeah,
'Cause
I'm gonna
forget.
link everything that I
Yeah.
use. I'm just gonna say I do use a lot of Sephora products. Sorry about that.
She said break your bank.
I got points.
Yeah, we'll get it, you know?
You don't have to get everything at once. I think like
No, and my biggest suggestion is always trying like travel sizes, because something that works for me might not work for somebody else, and travel sizes you really get to figure out if it's gonna be good for you or not.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely, I think that's one of the things that I've been starting to. I think Jessie and I, we commonly talk about like, oh, what should I use and stuff. Like she put me on to Murad's SPF.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, now I can't go without it either.
I know.
And I'm like, it's such a good, like,
Yeah.
100% you don't feel like you have anything on. It gives you that glow. And then it says
I think
it's
I've
like
heard
a
about it.
corrector. And you do. Like sometimes I have redness and I feel like after I put it on, my face feels more like in unison of like, even of my tones and everything that's going on. So I really do love that.
That one's my top favorite.
I have to
I've
go
been
shopping.
using, I've been using Laura Posay's SPF, but I'm just like, I can't wait to finish this bottle because I miss my other one.
So what do you think, what's your forecast for like trends or fashion for this fall and winter?
I feel like I see us going a lot into warmer tones with hair.
I feel like we stayed pretty warm all year, right?
All year long.
Yeah.
We love being
Very
brunettes.
brunette.
Yeah.
Even our like light brown girls, like I've seen that they want to be warmer. Even if it's very neutral brown, like they still want to feel that warmth. Which I love. I love that. I think like warm tones fit everyone's skin.
Literally.
No matter what. And it's just such a wide range that you can customize it to bring out whether your eye color, like literally like Yessie's like blush is like bringing out her like lighter eyes right now.
Tell me more.
And like I can tell like your color like also brings out your eyes more. So that's like one of the first things I always notice of when I do like color, like how their eyes like change. Also like if we look like our skin tone looks like brighter or warmer. There's this like girl I follow where she does like she shows you what colors and what seasons like best with you. And I love watching that because it does make such a difference. I don't know what mine would be.
I want to go get I think it's like your color palette.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Like I don't know
Where do you go?
I don't know.
There's like
Usually, honestly, a lot of people that do it are in Japan that I've seen videos. I haven't seen any here. If any of you guys know,
I know, because I'm like,
please.
wait, they do that? Where?
Yeah, I would love to do that because then you would find like the colors that work best for you.
literally
Mandar
with
bien
everything
siempre.
and anything.
Yeah.
They go from like makeup to hair to like clothes. I think like they've done like every little thing, like eyeshadow. So I would love to do that.
That's cool. Yeah. Going back to the warm hair colors, I feel like it's been a nice break on my brain.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to think so hard on like neutralizing.
Yes.
Right? 'Cause
What's
like,
going to cancel out this warmth
yes,
the longest?
Right,
type of
right.
thing.
Exactly that. I'm glad we're past like the gray.
And not only that, but I
blondes.
feel like it's going to be so much easier on everybody's hair.
Oh yeah.
Not having to use like purple or blue shampoos all the time.
Remember when that gray hair, going back to past trends, when that gray hair was in, people lost their hair.
Yeah, girl, because you have to.
You can't
Yeah,
achieve that
there's
with healthy
no-
hair
Yep,
when you're
no.
naturally dark haired.
Yes.
Like, it's just not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. No, I think who said it? Daniel. Breakage is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So break it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it has to break, it's going to break.
Yeah.
Which is so true. I mean, you're doing so much to your hair.
It's only gonna. I tell my clients, if it doesn't break today, doesn't mean it's not gonna break at all. It will
Yeah.
break at home.
And you learn it the easy way or the hard way.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, no matter what you do, like products only go such a long way.
Right.
You have to obviously take care of your hair and come in with good hair in order to get like something good for your hair. But if you're pushing it to that extent, then you're
You're coming back for extensions.
Yeah, period. Either you want to be like that light and just get extensions. That's the easiest route. But with like trends on clothes, I feel like we're going into that like 2000s back, like where it's like wider pants, cargos, very loose. not so much raw XD, but kind of in that sense.
Not so much
feel
what?
like raw XD, where it's like side
The
bang.
scene.
Oh, okay.
The scene look.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was not my scene.
You know what? I feel like I've been seeing a lot of haircuts like that lately.
Yes, no, I
Like
saw
the
that.
scene haircut.
I feel like it started with that shag. And it's
Yes.
starting to transition that way.
Yes.
And I'm like, do I remember how to cut that? Because the scene, like, I would get requests for that haircut.
Yeah. I was
And I'm not going to lie. I liked it.
I was
fun.
thinking that. I was thinking that on the way here, actually. I was like, wait, Joanna might have cut that before.
Yeah. My
you
sister
know,
rocked the best.
Yeah.
Emo looking.
Yeah.
Layered. Super side parted.
Side parted.
Yes, she did.
It was a vibe.
Love that.
I had fun doing it.
Told Rosario to give me a shag the other before we colored my hair.
Uh-huh.
Because I just knew I wanted to cut my hair, but I wanted to try something different because I saw this curly stylist do it on one of her clients. And she had also like similar waves to mine. I was like, okay, maybe like that's what I need, like something that's just a little bit more textured. And
go ahead.
and it did, like, it set it up really nicely when she rubbed it. I did feel like my dad when he had his little Bookies haircut. But I looked cute. Like, regardless, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I
She's
am
like,
my
"Bookie's
daddy's
who?"
like, I'm my daddy's daughter. Like, damn.
Right.
But I think like the texture that was in there actually like set me up perfect for when Yessie cut my hair shorter. Cause like, yeah, we just cut like a solid cut and I was like, just do what you want, like fix my bangs, because I had done some stuff to my bangs, and it set perfectly. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like where we're kind of going.
I feel like I was gonna say that Parisian, is that what it's called? That haircut? No. That like short little like French bob. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the one
Yes.
that's like here? Or like,
Yeah, about
it's
there.
like
I wouldn't go here with
lower.
you, but like here, I think that would look so cute on you
I have
with your
done
texture.
that.
I think I did it on one of my clients. You guys remember?
Which one?
Uh,
A while ago or
Pull her
recently?
yeah, I want me to pull her up. I want to say it was last year.
Oh, I think I do.
And
remember.
you
I was
remember? And I'm like,
looks
that
so
haircut on you will look so good.
I think I remember complimenting the haircut that you did. I think I have gone very short. And
How short?
For I think like my birthday last year, I've gone like on accident too. Like I went to go get a haircut and it just came out bad.
Oh.
I
Oh no,
remember.
it wasn't.
That wasn't last year. That was like
No.
2 years ago now.
Yeah, literally. When before I even joined the salon.
Okay.
That's why Beto put extensions on me.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. It's
I'm
okay.
like-
It happens to everybody, okay?
It told me way before that I would always brag, oh, I've never gotten a bad haircut. I've never gotten a bad haircut. And God
I was gonna say you got a
never say
very
never, girl.
bad haircut while being at the salon.
No,
When?
never.
Right. I was
Right.
like, who did that? Me?
Right.
No, never. I can never complain about my hair when I'm at the salon.
I don't have it here.
Oh, you got it?
No, I don't. I can't find it.
I don't know.
No.
But
yeah,
but
that-
it's that like I want to say I did it last year. It's that like short. I know I posted her.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know where she at, but
Took cute pictures.
whatever.
Yeah, I think like the shortest it's gone like, and maybe it's because I look like a Karen because she did kind of cut it like that. Like it was like short and Karen, like
Oh, it like
long.
Bobby.
Oh.
Yes, like almost like a J bob.
Oh.
And my boyfriend came with me a date, and I got it at hair cuttery. And I was like, oh, who can mess up like a bob? It's so easy.
Girl, no,
And
that's not an easy haircut.
And then I was like, I just want an inch off. And then I had my glasses off, and like I can't see like my boyfriend that well from like the mirror, or I can't really see what's going on. And all I can see is my boyfriend making these faces in the back, like where I see him, and like I'm squinting, but he's just like shaking his head.
And you're like, I just saw the motion.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is he shaking his head for?
Yeah.
And then when we get out, he's like, babe, why did you let them cut your hair like that? And I was like, it doesn't look that bad.
Oh my
Trying to
God,
convince myself.
right.
It was like right before my birthday. I think I have the pictures. It didn't look horrible, but it was like really short, and it wasn't like styled or cut to where it would kind of look cute. But I mean, she was whatever for a
Right.
second. And
She went through it for a second.
yeah, I did. I even cut bangs after. I look like Dora the Explorer.
Okay, I got a vision for that. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's how my boyfriend gave my nickname.
So it's a no for the haircut, is what you're telling us.
I think like I would try it if like.
Well, that's a bad haircut. So
yeah, exactly. If it was like,
Yeah.
I knew that's kind of what I wanted, and we would have a vision for it.
Right.
And it was purposely done for that.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like also my face is so round that I would look
No.
so round.
No.
No.
Sometimes me siento super cachetona.
No, because it would hug your face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
imagine like curtains.
Yeah, literally.
True.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people feel like, oh, if they go shorter, like, is it not gonna look good on my face shape? It obviously depends on the cut, but a lot of times it's like if it's pulled towards the front,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it's giving you some height up here, it's gonna like,
Elongate it.
yes, exactly.
I obviously didn't even take that many pictures because
Me, I'm like talking about haircut, and I'm like, shit, I don't even think I posted.
I didn't even. I feel like I looked so round and my hair was so short. I had my bucket hat.
Oh,
That is not a good picture.
yeah.
No, it is not a picture.
She's wearing a hat and she's showing us a haircut.
Right.
I was
I'm like, your hair's in the back. What do you mean?
that's
I
why
see
She
bangs.
has like one pelito here.
Right.
She's like, look at it.
I was trying to
Right.
hide it. I said, "Who is that?" That's me. Yeah,
You
I'm
were
gonna have to
so cute.
find- Thank you. I tried everything I could to make it look good.
It grows
Just have
back.
to let it be.
We got extensions.
Right.
It was okay.
The thing is, like, before I even got extensions, I let it grow out, and then my boyfriend goes, "Why wouldn't you just go to your people?" And like my Mexican
right.
ladies again, and I was like, "Yeah, I probably should have just gone." And this is when I didn't really know many stylists, so I was like, "Okay, I'll go back to like the salon like I used to go to when I was younger." And so I just made a random appointment, and I went, and some like older lady took care of me, and she like thinned out my hair, and like I'm seeing her do it as she's doing it, and I'm just I couldn't say anything. I couldn't speak up. Out of all the freaking moments I could have spoken up, I decided to be quiet in this moment.
Wow.
I was like, no. But I mean, I was like, whatever. And I was trying to convince myself that it was fine. I remember FaceTiming my friend, and she's like, no, it's looking thin. And I was like, damn.
So then that's where the extensions came
Yeah.
in.
And then Greñas solved my problems.
Literally. Extensions solve everything.
For
I
real.
thrived again.
What's your forecast?
My forecast. Well, I said the shaggier cut, but other than that, I just feel like very subtle, like lived in, almost like indetectable in a way.
Yes.
I see a lot of like that coming through, just because playing off of like we're going back to our natural state of everything. Maybe not as like keeping it dark, but like even adding those like warmer blonde tones, but still keeping it very like subtle and lived in.
Makes me excited for the hand paint. 'Cause
Yes, that's
I
what
feel like that's the
where I feel
only
like we're
way
going.
you're gonna be able to like do that.
Yeah,
I feel like, I mean, obviously you can do foil work, but it's
it's different when you're
more,
hand painting.
yeah. Hand painting is more of that inorganic, you know. Inorganic? Is that a word? Organic?
I think
it was like
organic,
organic.
I think we worded it right.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying. It's more of like that
Organic is
lived
more
in.
natural,
Yeah.
No, definitely. I think that's where we're leading towards more again.
And I'm
Just because
loving
we
that.
were so foil
Yes.
that like, girl, we're tired.
Right.
We're like, hold on.
I'm-
like, what? How can we switch this up a little bit?
I'm really living for this 15-minute balayage application.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
No, yeah. I noticed like, yeah, my clients personally also are going more of like that overall, like all over color effect too. So yeah, like hand painted.
Dimensional all over, right? That little hint of,
Something.
yes.
Which I love that. I
Me
even
too.
love that on myself. I think like in the past when Yesi's done my color, I'm just like something like I don't really have to take care of. Especially because we are always the last ones to be sitting in the chair.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
so
just-
hard to get in sometimes.
I had a client recently say, I want your color. And I said, oh, thank you. I haven't got my color balayage in like a year. So I'm like,
You're like, this is very lived in.
very lip. This is toner on top of toner. This is faded. Like it was
Literally.
copper. Now it's not.
Let me
I
give
had
you
to
that.
formulate for that.
Right.
For a faded copper.
Literally.
That's what I had to do.
You're like,
Probably
it's
did
going to
great.
take about a year of you coming in.
Right. In a year, you'll know, you'll see that. It took about two different toners. I was like, I rinsed. I was like, still too late. Went back in again and darkened it. And I was like, oh, okay, we're twins.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that was nice.
I feel like that is harder because, yeah, clients will say that, or they'll look at pictures and it is very, like, washed out or just very natural looking. And I'm like, all right, well, you may look like, especially with coppers, like, you're going to look a little more vibrant coming out of the salon today.
Right.
But you got to let it wash out. Like, I've had clients coming back in and I'm like, oh, my God, this is, like, that's beautiful color.
Yes, that's exactly. That's why at first it was too light. I think that's what it was. It was too bright. And then I had to go in darker. But yeah.
Probably looks good. No, it's going to last her that whole.
Right. Like, it looked really good. But it's, more challenging trying to create a color that's been in my head for like a year.
Literally. Make me look like I haven't done anything.
But that's going back towards, it's just something more lived in. Something more subtle. Yeah. So I love that.
Me too. I like that.
What about you? What do you think?
That I think long layered haircuts. I feel like we're talking about short styles, but I feel like long hair.
A lot of growing out the layers.
Trending a lot more, especially because of that blowout. And I feel like the layers is more like in the front. You don't really see it in the back. So it's like it's way different than a shag. You know, but I think it's going more that way because I feel like it, once again, it's more lived in, more natural. It's easier to style too. I recently went shorter on my layers and I'm like, oh, that's harder to style.
Yeah, that's another thing is like you get that short, you know, layered cut and then you're like, wait, I actually have to put in effort for this.
Like I have a lot of movement, but I'm like, I'm going to be growing these out.
And then, so I feel like that's where everybody is. They're like growing it out. They're like, what can I do to manage it until it gets to where it was without the layers? Because I feel like I went through that, especially when those like super blowout like vibes were going on. I was the first one to hop on it. I was like, Rosario, get me in.
Right.
And I loved it for a minute. And then I was like, you know what? I can't keep up with this. I need to grow it out. So I feel like, a lot of people are going towards more growing it out a little bit more, but still keeping that like flowiness in the front, which is nice.
Yeah. I think I recently did one of my clients' haircuts. She had her hair, literally her own words. She's like, my hair is in my ass crack. She's like, I need to cut it off. And I was like,
yes.
As you're touching it, you're like, it's been where?
Right.
Had to wash it first.
I need gloves. Hold on.
Like, hold on. I need to go wash this really
clarifying,
couple clarifying. Yes.
Yeah, no. So her hair was extremely long, and this is the longest her hair has been ever. I've been doing her hair for as long as I've been independent, and like when I first met her, her hair was like up to here, and we would just trim it and everything. And there was like a time where I was like, oh, why don't you just let your hair grow? Like you like it long, so just like we don't need it, we'll skip it. When we need it, we'll do it. And then boom, like I mean, she started working as a nurse officially, because when I first met her, she was in school. So there was like a longer period that I would go without seeing her. And literally, she had her hair down to like her booty crack. I was like, oh my God, like how? What are you taking? She's like, I don't know. My body's kind of been on crack. My nails are growing. My hair is growing. I was like, what are you taking?
What are you taking?
Right.
Give
what crack is that?
Right.
I need that crack.
We need that.
But I don't want that in my crack.
that. So we like cut it, and she also likes that like very flowy blowout effect. But like I would tell her, I'm like, okay, when you have too long of hair, your hair is just dragging. It's not gonna give you, because of the weight, and her hair is so thick, like as thick as yours. And I'm like, it's not gonna do that. And I'm like, you either have to use like a lot of volumizing products, or you have to really put a lot of work into your blowout. Even when I would do it, like it just would not really look how we wanted. So I told her, I was like, all right, so in order to have that, I kind of showed her like what length we wanted to have. And she's like, oh, let's go like a tiny bit shorter. So we went back to like how I first met her. So like under the boob, and very flowy, longer layers, but more of like towards the front, to where it was kind of just laying really nicely. And then we did her blowout, and it laid perfectly. She's like, oh my God, I wish I could achieve this at home. I was like, girl, me, don't worry. I had to get a shark in order to achieve it.
Right. But with a shark.
She's like, I might have to invest into a shark. I was like, do it. It's cheaper than Dyson. But yeah, like I feel definitely we're gonna go more towards that. And I think when I have longer hair, when I like had my extensions, I love that. Like I don't like too long, but a good medium. So then that way I do feel like that flow of everything.
Yeah.
With my shorter hair was.
It's different.
She's just there. It's on my head.
It's different.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's where, it ties in with the colors nicely. You know?
Yeah.
Both lipped in, natural looking, effortless, and then less maintenance for everybody.
Literally.
A little bit easier, get up and go type of vibe.
It's definitely that whole less is more, even when it comes to cuts, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. I think we're going to be wrapping up the episode. I know last time you came in, I had you share your favorite quote. Has it changed from the last time you came in? You have a new favorite you want to share?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
No.
We'll go to you then, since this is your first time here.
Okay.
Just share your favorite quote.
My favorite quote, I don't know who it's by, but after every storm comes a rainbow.
I like that. Yeah. I love everybody's quotes that I like. They come in and tell me, I'm like, oh, I love quotes, but I like that one.
That's my favorite.
I like that. Yeah, I know. I haven't thought of a new one, so maybe next time I come, I'll think about it.
So, what was your last one?
Oh, just do
Just do it.
Just
the
do
same.
it.
You're
Ooh,
still
I love
Nike.
that. Okay, Nike sponsor.
For real. Send me my shoes. Whatever Nike shoes, we'll see. I haven't got Nike shoes in a while, not gonna lie. I mean, should be buying Adidas now.
It's because you gotta go buy Adidas logo now, bro. I don't know what it is. But
What's their, I mean, either. Do they have a slogan?
I don't think they really have
I don't think they have
It's
one.
just Adidas.
Okay, cool.
Right.
All right, cool. Anything
They're
else?
German. They don't need a logo, I guess.
Right. Anything else you guys want to share real quick? Nope.
No.
Okay, cool. Well, this was fun.
yes, thanks for having
Thank you for
us.
coming.
Sangria was good.
It was.
Second
it
glass,
was.
and I'm about to finish it again. You're driving me.
Literally.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, and that's it. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.